What's going on, guys? Today I've got a cab mount chop for a 2008 GX 470. I've done hundreds of cab mount chops, the Tacomas, 4Runners, the Tundras. I'm just going to show you how I do these. This particular kit is a Metaltech 4x4 cab mount chop. It's listed for as the FJ Cruisers, the package it came in. Kind of give you plenty of options. I'm going to show you what's going on. So I got their instructions laid out. Pretty typical. If you're not comfortable cutting, welding, and grinding, call your professional. It's not worth it in the end. Always remove the battery cable when welding on your vehicle. They identify the part as far as you got a 90 degree here. Looks a little longer on this side than this side. Radius corner edge is the top, 90 degrees is the bottom. Come over here to the vehicle. I believe this is just the best interpretation of what you think you can do. There's plenty of options here. You can see where the tire was rubbing. You've got this piece 90 here, so you can do something like this. You want to get that angle out of there. Something like this is going to take, you're going to cut at an angle there, but you see where this is headed. You can cut the whole cab mount off and get it all out of the way, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play with it before I cut it, but you can see there's a lot of options here. Interpret it on your own, make your best judgment. Always get that front in as far as you can, because that's where it's rubbing the most. See, I got the first one cut, just a little rough grinder cut. I always come with a grinder. I hate fighting a Sawzall. Plasma cutter gets everything too hot. But nonetheless, you can see this is just rough right now. I need to come in, kind of grind it up a little bit, clean up that edge a little bit, and that corner, and we'll weld it on. So here's my interpretation of the chop. Fit nice and flat. Got a 3/16 of a gap all the way around it. Can't get in because of these. And down here, probably weld up to here and knock this little corner out, and then weld all that. Well, that should be about 2 inches more clearance right here. So here it is. I'll weld it up. Took as much meat as I could on the bottom and whack the rest out. Basically get about 2.5 inches from what I can measure. So cab mount from the furthest point out on the pinch seems to be about 1/2 inch. Side, same thing, kind of cut it at an angle, and it's gonna work pretty good. Let's see, but we're there. So I take a lot of straight cuts at this with a regular grinder, partially because it's so hard to cut through the top side of all this. But if you just cut straight out on this, at an angle on this side, straight out on this one, kind of get in, cut the top off, and you can work your way to the top side of the area to get the grinder to cut all that out. Just follow your lines. I use just straight cuts and then go in and tune it up with the grinder.
there's that. Weld, knock all the edges off of it. Then weld this top corner right here because you can't get the gun in there. I didn't want to risk it, so what I do is weld the insides of them up in there. We'll coat it with some primer, etch primer when it cools down, and then add some flat black paint. We're done. So just to give you guys an idea, there's the pinch going right off the front side of the pinch, straight across 3 inches. So, you know, 2.5 more inches on the inside, and you still have this radius right here. So there it is, GX 470. Couldn't tell you much about this thing. And they always get brought to me, but it appears to have just a generic, probably 2.5 inch leveling kit in it. Some Dobson arms. This is a Wild Peak 285/70/17. Couldn't tell the offset of it, but you can tell how much is not there anymore. Maybe some plastic trimming down the road, figure out what it's actually hitting. Be good to go. Okay, so I finished up the Lexus GX 470. Not a bad install at all. I typically tell my customers, you know, 2.5, 3 hours total time. Anybody's kit out there, they're all basically the same as far as supplying a plate, depending on what you're working on. There is a couple other options. There's a couple companies that have designed a relocation kit for the actual cab mount. I will be having one of those installs coming up soon. I'll go ahead and share that with you guys. Overall, as far as a scale of 1 to 10 on how hard it was, I would say it's about a 5. You need a decent grinder, some flap discs. Need to be able to put a nice little weld on it to finish it off. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again.